What's up guys, Lester here again. As promised, here's the Aerith video. This is a really fun build. You basically just nuke everything, as you can see here, watch. Goodbye everyone. One person survives and one of the slug rays is still alive. But it doesn't really take very long to do this with Aerith. It's amazing how powerful she is. So just take your time to finish off the last of them. Not really rushing here, it's not a speed run, it's just showing you guys how to get this done easily. And make sure to drain some MP as well. It actually damages them, which I didn't actually know. But you can drain MP and then that'll set you up for the next round. But you get 50% of your MP back anyway. But yeah, on to the next one. This is Yin and Yang. I thought they were going to be quite tricky for Aerith, but there's actually a way to get them to just kill themselves. They do like a detonation move that is supposed to essentially kill you, but you can just make them kill themselves with it. Because we have a limit break, we'll be invincible while we do it. You need to make sure it's on the other one though. So the one that's casting spells, you don't really want that one. You need to make sure it's the other head. So what I'm doing here is I'm just building up ATB and waiting for them to switch heads. And we don't need to worry about the blizzard or the fire, but we can parry the Thundaga magic. Or block it, either way. So just stand there and let me heal you with the blizzard magic. But yeah, you can actually parry magic, I didn't think you could. So now we have the other one awake. And we've staggered it, we want to use Faraga. And here I'm just like, there's no point in trying to attack it anymore, I'll just wait. So this is the suicide move. So I have reprieve active here with Aerith, which allows you to stay alive, which you need, and then it will usually try and do it again. The only reason it died there is because my familiar hit it while I was healing. But what you want to do is when you're back up, you just wait until it starts to move again and then use your limit break and it'll just kill itself. This one is very fun. So I thought this was also going to be hard, but because Aerith is so broken, you make sure the Flans get kind of next to each other and she can just destroy them both at the same time. So I'm just building up ATB, waiting for the Flans to get closer to each other while moving towards me. Just like this, so just keep dodging around. So I need to make sure until they're both right on top of each other. And now we do it. Blizzaga magic. Double and magnified. Dead. That's how easy that is for Aerith. It's good to have a nice easy one every once in a while. They've made these way too overtuned. I don't know if I'm the only person who thinks this, but some of these battles are just ridiculous. Especially the end few of them. Spoiler alert, by the way. You play as Zac and Sephiroth, and you have them in your team, which is quite cool, but when you haven't played them the entire game and you have to like try and figure out how they work in a 10 round match, yeah, not fun. But yeah, for this match, all you're doing is you just build up ATB, get your ward up, and then just stay away from it until it takes off its shield, and as soon as it does, just blast it with Blizzaga. While you're inside the ward, of course, because then you get more damage. So we're just moving around, just waiting for him to release the shield. Just avoid drain, it's pretty easy to avoid. There you go, Dispel Reflection, get inside the ward, and then cast Blizzaga. And dead. The last monster is actually quite difficult, but using this strat by teleporting back to your ward when you're quite far away, and then spamming magic on top of them, you do have to parry a couple things unless you're really good at dodging. But yeah, you guys will see in a second. So ATB boost. Put your ward down. Parry the Fallman. Parry the other Fallman or dodge it, either way. Haste. You can parry that as well, but it's quite annoying to try and parry sometimes. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting away and building ATB. Parrying the Fallmans. And then teleport back to your ward when it tries to attack you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cast Blizzaga. And it's almost pressured and it's done a lot of damage. So we can use our limit break to heal ourselves. I don't think I actually gave Aerith a heal in this. because I was just waiting for her limit break every time. I didn't see the point in Aerith having a heal ability, considering we're doing so much damage with her. But if you guys want to swap out an ability for a healing ability, feel free, because this part here can be quite difficult. So as you see, I'm just building up my ATB, and then you could have teleported there, but sometimes the teleport's not fast enough. So I parry and stagger him again, get back into the ward, cast Blizzaga twice. See, it does a lot of damage, but this thing has a lot of health. You can also drain MP from this creature as well. So if you guys are running low on MP, like if you're healing yourself or anything like that, just use the ability Aerith has that drains MP from the enemies. So Blizzaga twice again. Basically almost staggered again. And thanks to that parry, it's even closer to be staggered. And there we go, staggered. So teleport back, get your ATB up. And crazy amounts of damage again, but this thing, I have no idea how much health this thing has, probably like 70,000. Like I said, way too overtuned. And also the fact that they've made Blizzaga and all the other Aga magics 2 bars is quite annoying, and the fact that most of your characters don't actually have a lot of MP anymore. They seem to have nerfed magic in this a lot, because they could see how many people were abusing it in the remake. It's a single player game. If they want people to be broken, just let them be broken. I don't get why companies do that. Like, there is still some broken builds, like this is fairly decent, but it's not insta one-shotting him. So here I'm draining a little bit of magic, because I need some. Aerith actually drains a fair bit when she uses that. We have our limit back as well, so if I need to heal, I can heal. So a little bit more magic back again. Just staying away from it, because when it's like this, it can actually do a fair bit of damage to you. And I get bound here, which is quite unfortunate. Thankfully we have reprieve on. I didn't actually activate it there, but we're going to use our limit just to get a little bit of healing. We still have the ability to reprieve if we're almost dead as well, which is great. And apparently reprieve when it activates gives you your full limit break back, which is amazing. You could technically summon as well if you really want to, but at this point I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna do what I can do, because I've already basically killed it by myself. Teleport back to the ward, and then just spam your magic. Or try and stagger it first if you want, because this will probably kill it. There you go. That's that done. Super easy method. The last boss can be a little bit of a pain, just because even though you're dealing crazy amounts of damage, the boss does have a huge health pool. So I will show you guys the build in this one, and then hopefully the next videos will be out by tomorrow and you guys can have a watch of them. I'm currently doing the last two, the one with Zac and Sephiroth, and the Sephiroth one's quite fun, but the Zac one is a pain in the ass. So I am going to switch over to the build and show you guys how the build works for Aerith. Okay, and for the Aerith build we have the Gambantine, the Cetrin Bracer, the God of Damarang, and we also have Ice Materia, Swiftcast, Ice Materia, Magnify, Magic Up, MP Up, First Strike, Steadfast Block, Precision Defense, ATB Boost, Magic Focus, Time, Fire and Ice, and Elemental. So you could potentially switch these ones out for Lightning Magic, so at the end when you're fighting Quetzalcoatl, you don't actually take any damage from his lightning attacks. As you saw in the video, I was just parrying most of it. But you could put it on there just to alleviate that, because that's the last fight and it does take the longest, whereas the rest are pretty easy. The way these materia work, as you've seen in the video, with Ice and Swiftcast, you cast Blizzaga instantaneously, and with Ice and Magnify, it allows you to cast Blizzaga really fast and also magnify it to other targets. So the very first fight, you see the soldiers and the little robots, they get blasted by all the Blizzaga. And then when you see the Flans, when they're right next to each other, they both get hit by both Blizzagas, and that's why they die so fast. But yeah, that's Aerith's one is really, really quick and easy. So hopefully this has been helpful, guys. Because this was actually really fun to do Aerith's. Aerith is so much easier than the rest of them, because you just stay at a distance and spam magic. Because you get half of your MP back each match, and she can actually absorb MP, as you saw in the video, you can just spam all the magic and just kill everything really fast. But yeah, that's it for this guide. Aerith was probably one of the, by far the easiest in this. And we've got a few more to go, so hopefully these videos have been helpful. And like I said, subscribe, share the video, follow for more, all that sort of stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!